What a day. What a day. Well, this took me a few tries to try to nail down right. Hopefully I got it right this time. Ryan Andrews put down a comment that got me thinking some, and this was on a video for, let's see here, it was called Life After Women, and it was interesting to me because the whole thing was about reminders. I mean, the comment itself was made by a human, and it's a it was saying, quite a few people were saying how it's good to have reminders for these sort of things. And I know some of my responses were, well, I think it was more specifically directed towards them. Like, if you're going to need constant reminders for this sort of thing, you need to reprioritize yourself. Also, if Ryan, he put down something, like I said, he got me thinking here that I wanted to go do a video on. And that's basically coming back here to watch these videos a few times per week to build your resolve. That should not necessarily be the case for most people, but I know that is very helpful. It's just, I feel like it's a waste. It's a waste coming back a couple times a week to the same subject, the same topic, for the same reminders. Even if they're not the same, you're still coming back for reminders on a daily basis. And that, well, there's something to be aware of if that is something that you find yourself doing. As far as with my particular channel, with the church and all that, these reminders hit it slightly differently. One, I believe people should branch out so they can cover multiple areas that they are struggling or weak in. Two, many people who are pastors, preachers, other kind of leaders, they will want to help encourage you to go pray more and read the Bible more. So basically, that's your source when it comes down to like reminders and anything and everything else in between. As far as foundation goes, the Bible is excellent for that. But when it comes down to reminders of what's important, I feel that other people to your left and right, those who you engage in with on a daily basis, and those who you completely run into by some random encounter or event or whatever, those are the ones who remind you the most of what you need. For something as incredible as the Bible is, and I say incredible with sincerity, because there's a lot that no other books cover that the Bible does. Everything from the stories to some of the lessons and some of the ideas and the little pearls of wisdoms are not really covered anywhere else. With that said, though, it's about foundation. I believe it's mostly about foundation and going back to some reminders for something like that is, you can't really beat that. But when it comes down to life, when it comes down to society, since it does tend to change, it's going to be those to your left and right. Just like having brothers and sisters in arms if you're ever in the military, there is going to be very little outside of the military itself that will remind you of your life previously, as well as what's important, values, qualities, integrity. I mean, there's just not that much outside the military to remind you of what you once had when you were inside. That's the entire point here for this video. Anyway, hopefully reminded you of some things, and I would love to hear more comments that you guys would have for me. Until next time.